Every year, corporations steal more from their employees than we will ever steal from them. That is not a statement about the surplus value of labor either. It's just wage theft. Corporations steal approximately $60 billion a year through wage theft in the United States alone. This is done through illegal deductions, refusal to pay minimum wage, and a variety of other ways that businesses screw their workers. And they have the audacity to say, "You wouldn't like it if someone stole from you? You're stealing from us."
What if the shop...
I had a friend of mine whose girlfriend was an attorney.
Yeah.
And they would just continually file these cases of people who are forced to work through their breaks and whatnot and get huge settlements against whatever, they were going after national food chains and stuff like that.
Good. Fuck them.
Giant fucking settlements over people just,
Well, and this is probably why this is so gross. Because first of all, I'm not some fucking corporate simp. Okay. I know a lot of people, and I've also experienced this myself, where you have a job, especially at like a chain or something, and they will totally try to dick you over and walk all over you.
Yeah.
Unless you stop them from doing so.
Yeah.
That's a good level. That's a very important life lesson for people to understand when they're working jobs or entering the job market. Unfortunately, it has nothing really to do with working at a chain or a private store, something owned by a private individual or not, is that unfortunately, unless you have a boss who's like the moral, unless you get me as your boss, okay, unless you have the moral S-class lawful paladin Sitch Boy Scout as your boss, almost every person is going to try to squeeze from you as much as they can with paying you for as little as possible. Okay. And it's unfortunate. I'm not in favor of this. And it happens. And you got to stand up for yourself. You have to say, fuck you.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. You got to find yourself a good boss.
Right.
One that lets you smoke weed at work.
Well, you can do that. Or you just stand up for yourself. You'd be surprised how the problem is that people, this is true of not just like working. It's true of all groups. Okay. This is a problem. There are people that will allow themselves to be taken advantage of, because they just, for whatever reason, don't have the energy or psychology to kind of fight back. And people intrinsically sense, or intuitively, I guess, sense this, and they take advantage of this. So you have to make sure, you have to never mark yourself as that kind of person.
You gotta say,
and you won't get taken advantage of. Or if you do get taken advantage of, you'll just walk out and say, fuck you, I'm going to get a different job.
You gotta say, listen, bitch, I smoke weed at work.
Okay, well, but anyway, so that's the first thing. So yeah, you gotta.
I don't care if I'm an Uber driver. I smoke weed.
Don't let your boss take advantage of you. That's the first thing. What?
Don't smoke weed if you're an Uber driver.
Don't smoke weed if you're an Uber driver.
Please. Be safe out there.
Smoke weed in your off time, not while you're driving. Okay. But here's the big smelly butt. Okay. Look at what he's doing. He's comparing 15%. First of all, assuming these numbers are even true, which, whatever. He's comparing so many different things. He's comparing deductions, failure to pay overtime, failure to pay minimum wage, blah, 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 blah. He's taking all these things together, shoving them together and saying that 15% of workers' wages are, not paid properly, right? And he's comparing that to 1% of total sales in the entire country. Do we see a problem here? Okay.
Shoplifting accounts for only 1% of sales? What's the
assuming
problem?
That's true. Well, he's comparing two different pools of numbers. 1% of the entire sales in the entire country to 15% of like retail minimum wage workers' wages. Mm-hmm. What do you think number is going to be larger? The 1% of sales or 15% of minimum wage workers' wages? What number do you think is going to be bigger?
I'm not sure.
That 1% sales is going to be a bigger number.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Totally.
Right.
Wage theft is approximately 15% of workers' wages. Okay, I got you. The sales is obviously going to be giant compared to the workers' wages. Because that's a cost. That's only one cost. Labor cost.
Yeah, because that's one cost. And the sales have to pay for all of the costs.
Yeah.
All of them. And you know what cuts it? You know what's part of the reason why corporations, have to force people to work on breaks, not pay them enough, do all those things that we don't like? Because people are stealing shit from them and they got to make up for the cost.
Yeah, totally.
Because they have a 2% profit. They have a 2 to 5% profit margin. That's why they have to do all this. That's part of why. But it's part of why they have to do all this shit.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You're stealing from us.
What if the shoplifter doesn't need
Well, and also that's your favorite whataboutism too, anyway. So
yeah. I'm not allowed to say that anymore.
Sure. Some shoplifters are more like thrill seekers. But how are you going to determine that? What are you going to do? Means test the shoplifter?
Means test him with my 45. How fast can you run? Here's the means test.
Stop them at the door and ask them for...
This is the thing. Do you know that the Death Wish movies and the Dirty Harry movies came out because of the giant crime wave?
Because of the crime wave, yes.
Yeah, people were fed up.
It was the wishful thinking that everyone wanted to engage
I know.
in.
Everyone wanted to do that. Everyone's like, I'm sick of seeing people, steal shit in my neighborhood.
Yes. It disgusts people.
I'm sick of criminals getting out of jail.
This
Nobody
is
wants
what
to deal with this.
This is so gross too. It's not just about the money. It's about the time that you spent to make the money. Like when you have stuff stolen from you, you feel like you've been violated.
Oh yeah.
It's like a profound psychological effect on people. And I mean, this guy is probably so stupid to think that, the type of people that just shoplift from stores, like, oh, that's all they do. They don't steal from anyone else. They just shoplift from stores. That's the only thing they do, right? They don't engage in any other criminal activity.
Right. Yeah. They're not, trafficking women.
Well, okay.
For their most recent tax return so you can determine their net income, and then if they didn't bring the appropriate documents, decide these are the circumstances in which you should take the side of capital?
No, I told you, bitch, it's how fast they run. I told you already. This is a pure speed contest.
Adam's over here, all the shoplifters with the pumped up kicks better run.
Yeah, exactly. You better run. Exactly.
Mind your own business and stop snitching.
Like,
mind your own business and stop snitching? You mean stop shooting?
Like, fuck this guy. They're breaking the fucking law. If you have a problem,
just stop snitching. Just stop.
Yeah, if you think the law or the system is unjust, okay, you have to fight within the bounds of that system to change the law. You don't get to just say, fuck you, I get to be a thief now. Like, what is this nonsense?
It's ridiculous. Yeah. Not only that, I mean, these are the people who are all upset about we're losing our democracy.
Yes.
Bitch,
I was literally about to say that.
People are going to be voting like crazy for tough on crime politicians. Right. Yeah.
Exactly. That's why I'm saying I hate these leftist types. They literally promote the behavior that creates the right-wing reactionaries that they are so afraid of.
Yeah.
They create this environment. Yeah.
They want to shame you into even caring that people are shoplifting.
Do you think Renegade Cuck would be like, you think he'd be like, listen,
I love that we're calling him Renegade Cuck now.
Donald Trump thought the election was stolen from him. Okay. Right. So because he thought the system was unfair, he gets to break the law and do whatever he wants.
He was just shoplifting some votes. Jeez.
Yeah, there you go.
What are you doing?
Yeah, stop snitching.
Stop snitching.
Why are all these people snitching on Trump? Okay, he's just shoplifting some votes from a corrupt system. It's not a problem.
Stop snitching on Trump. Okay. He just wants to be president again.
The terms in which they are allowed to survive.
Did you see? While we're on the Trump thing, did you see?
Yeah. I see what?
That Trump is talking about formally announcing his candidacy this month.
Oh, okay.
Before the midterm elections.
Adam really wants that 500.
If he formally announces it's over, right?
No,
Or
it's not. What are you talking about?
he's got to stay in until
He's
the
got to
first
stay until the
primary?
first primary.
I want to renegotiate the stipulations.
No,
here.
because I predicted, if you want to go
Mhm.
back, I predicted that he would say he was running.
But formally
Formally.
announcing your campaign that's like a giant difference.
Well, no, I don't think so.
Okay.
5.
If DeSantis stops him though, if he's in 90% of it, I don't know. Just
You agreed to the terms. He has to make it to the first primary.
I know I did agree to the terms.
All right. You don't get the turn back.
I should have never agreed to those terms, but anyway.
Cannot be set and enforced by the economic system that keeps them poor in the first place.
What if my boss?
That economic system is get a job, bitch.
Yeah, but see, that's why this is so disgusting, because he's like, capitalism is designed to keep these people impoverished and poor. Therefore, it's okay for them to steal.
No, it's not. Capitalism is not designed for that.
No.
Yeah.
It's only lifted more people out of poverty in the history of humanity, but whatever.
And created more pro-social individuals according to the science.
Right.
Just follow the science, okay?
Right. He doesn't care about that.
Listen, how is he so antisocial?
We have all these successful communist countries running around, not genociding people, creating pro-social, beneficial societies for all right?
I know.
Boss sees me ignoring shoplifters and I get in trouble.
If someone else noticed the shoplifter, they wouldn't have been relying on you in the first place. You'll be fine. Again, you were not hired to be a security guard. You have been hired to stock shelves, work the cash register, or greet people at the door to give them the illusion that they are welcome and that they have come to their second home. Congratulations on your new position at Berkman's. As for me, I am outta here.
Well, thank you, Leon.
Yeah.
And he doesn't say it, but how is this just one step of, if you're going to say that it's okay to shoplift, why is it not okay for employees to just steal money directly out of the register?
I'm sure he would say that's fine. I'm sure he'd be down with that.
Why is it not okay for employees to just start stealing shit from the store too?
Why is it okay? Why is it not okay for me to just take this guy's wallet?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I've earned it sitting through this video. Come on now. It's only fair.
Yeah, right? I don't, why are you being such a square? Why are you being such a snitch? Okay.
Yeah. Unfriendly.
This video is crazy.
Unfriendly. I don't like it.